We all know we should be doing more video for social media, but how do we set goals around creating that video and analytics and engagement? We're going to talk about that today. Stay tuned. This episode of Keeping It Real is brought to you by Real Geeks. How many homes are you going to sell this year? Do you have the right tools? Is your website turning soft leads into interested buyers? Are you spending money on leads that aren't converting? Well, Real Geeks is your solution. Find out why agents across the country choose Real Geeks as their technology partner. Real Geeks was created by an agent for agents. They pride themselves on delivering a sales and marketing solution so that you can easily generate more business. Their agent websites are fast and built for lead conversion with a smooth search experience for your visitors. Real Geeks also includes an easy-to-use agent CRM. So once a lead signs up on your website, you can track their interest and have great follow-up conversations. Real Geeks is loaded with a ton of marketing tools to nurture your leads and increase brand awareness. Visit realgeeks.com/keepingitrealpod and find out why realtors come to Real Geeks to generate more business. Again, visit realgeeks.com/keepingitrealpod. And now, onto our show. Today's episode is brought to you by Corded.io. Are you looking for agents to join your brokerage or team? Now, as a real estate recruiter, I can tell you the answer is always yes. But most agents aren't looking to move right now. So how do you know who to contact? Well, what if I were to tell you there's a recruiting and retention tool powered by artificial intelligence that shows you exactly which agents in your local market are looking to leave their brokerage right now, and which agents at your own firm are also looking to leave you? Now, I've been recruiting realtors for 15 years and I've hired over 2,000 agents. I can tell you with no exaggeration, this is the tool I've been waiting for. Corded's AI looks for trends across dozens of variables for each agent in your market and shows you which agents they believe are likely to move. Not only does it do that, but Corded's AI went and visited my recruiting website and read everything I offer. So now when I'm recruiting, Corded's AI tells me exactly what to say based on that agent's needs and what my brokerage can offer. It even writes emails for me. I've never seen anything like it, and I use it every single day. Now, if you are looking to grow your brokerage, Corded.io is the best tool out there. Visit Corded.io to schedule a demo. Again, that's Corded.io. And now, onto the show.
Hello, everybody. My name is Kim Richard. I am here to talk about goal setting with videos in relation to building your business. So if you haven't heard me before, I come on basically once a month to teach you about how to market yourself better. And I say market yourself, not market one home, because you're marketing yourself. You're not marketing just that one home. So today I'm focused on fear and goal setting and hitting your goals. So this week I was a keynote speaker at the Next Home conference, and I was thinking, oh, this would be so good to share with the Keeping It Real folks. And I want to dive into, what does that mean? Like, I think people are like, I'm not afraid of things. Well, I would like to peel back the layers and say, when there's something on your to-do list that's been there for a while, or if you're doing something, but not enough to see benefit of it, peel back the curtain and say, why am I not doing this? So what does that look like for video? So I have a lot of people come to me. They're like, I should do more video, or like, I'm going to get to it, but it's been 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, 18 months. So there's something under that, right? So how do we get in, set those goals and hit those goals? So instead of being like a pie in the sky dream, it's actually an actionable goal that we're talking about. So the focus of my keynote was really believing in yourself, like envisioning a bigger goal, and how do you get there? So for me, that I was working during childbirth. I was a media executive. I had worked at Netflix, Us Weekly, all of these really well-known places. And when I found myself working during childbirth, I was like, I need a new way to do this. I need to build a new career. And it took me 2 years to start my own company, even though I had all the requisite skills. And I really had to say, like, what am I afraid of? What are these things that I'm afraid of? So if you're looking to do video, but you're not doing it, let's sit there and say, okay, what is holding me back? Am I afraid that people will judge me? Am I afraid of how long it will take? Am I afraid of the investment? And I'm here to tell you, if you want to do it, you need to do it. And if you don't want to do it, you should do it, because it's a very effective business tool. So let's talk about what the things that are holding us back from doing video. So the main thing that I see for my clients is that fear of judgment. So a certain percentage of my agents, they just don't necessarily love being on camera, whether it's talking to the camera or even just having it on and filming them, their voice, their face. I hear all these things like, do you notice this thing on my cheek? Does my voice sound too high? And the truth is, you're doing great, right? Your personality in meetings, people like you, you're a successful professional. So let's not go to that place where I am horrible. You're not horrible, you're great, right? Your business is working. So I think step back from that fear of judgment. And again, I always say this, get out of supermodel mode, where we think everyone is judging us and looking at us, and step into teacher mode. A teacher is focused on her lesson plan and not her hair or her makeup, or his hair or his makeup. So get out of supermodel mode, get into teacher mode, and focus on bringing forth value and education. And even past that, bring people into your life and your business. The more people understand, see how you work, see what personality you have, that's what they're going to work with you. People work with people they like. So, okay, let's talk about what does that look like for video. So if you are looking to get on camera and you're I need to show people who I am, then we're talking about that about me video, that sort of more polished video where you sit down and you really tell your story. Speaking of, I have my once a year brand shoot day. So I call it a real estate agent accelerator. So you come to New York City. It's really fun. You go see a show. And then the next day you come and film with me, and I interview you. I write your scripts. Me and my award-winning video team film and edit all of your content to present you as the leader in your industry. And I only do this once a year. Most of my work is coaching. This is my once a year done for you content. So that's a great thing to be doing. Contact me ASAP. I have one spot left. Just message me on Instagram, Kim Rittberg, Rittberg. So again, you're going to want to come forward and say, this is who I am. Put your flag in the sand and say, this is who I am. This is what I'm about. This is who I serve. And so I like to say you can build your business with iPhone video. Truly, I have a program called Video Bootcamp where I train people how to make better video with their iPhone and how to connect with clients. And last year, my agents have brought in tens of millions of dollars in new home sales directly from video. So there's a strategy behind that. It's not just start talking, but once you're really confident on camera, you're able to bring yourself and your personality into it. And so I teach you how to do that with the consistency, accountability. So if you're struggling with actually getting on camera, you just have to do it, right? Message me on Instagram. I'll give you some accountability tips, but have someone in your office start asking you questions. Ask you some questions. You can go into ChatGPT. You could say, I work in Brooklyn, New York, and I sell, mostly apartments from this price to this price. What are the top questions people ask? Take those questions, answer them to camera. But I find it's for my clients, it's much easier if you have someone asking them when you first start. So have someone in your office, be the interviewer, film that, put it on social media. Don't overthink it. You don't get more than 3 takes. I have a 3-take rule. You cannot film more than 3 takes. So again, cut through that. I know you're going to say it's not fear, but cut through the fear. If you have something that's on your to-do list and is not getting done, there's some reason. None of us are that busy. We can always carve out 15 minutes at some point during the week to film a video. So do what you need to do, get in the good mode, shake it off, stretch your body, smile, listen to some good music, get in a good headspace, and have somebody ask you some questions. So those are the 2 major things I would say for video. Number 1, step away from the fear of judgment, get into it. If you are looking for a done for you package, I have my About Me video shoot once a year. It's in late April in New York. Contact me. I only have 1 spot left. And then the other one is start showing up on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, wherever you're at, TikTok, start showing up. Have someone in your office interviewing you. And then a couple of the other fears that I really like to break it down is the imposter syndrome. I had a lot of people at my keynote coming over and being like, oh, imposter syndrome. I feel it. That's so true. And so remember that if you're feeling less than, look at what you've done. Look at how many homes you sold last year. Look at other jobs you've done. Look at the things that you've done that were hard, that you did it and you crushed it. So really like own it, right? Don't worry, own it. Know that like you can do it and you've got this. So we're crushing through that imposter syndrome. And some people call it different things, but some people call it a brag book. I have a file called positive feedback. When I'm feeling low, I go on my Gmail, I go on positive feedback, and I like look, I have one on my iPhone called testimonials. And I read back the positive things that clients or people on my speeches have said to me. And when I'm feeling low, I need that. We all need that validation, and that's okay. So we're cutting through the fear of judgment. We're having a friend support us. We're cutting through that imposter syndrome fear by looking at the things we've done before and realizing if we've done it before, we can do it again. The other two fears that I find are very common for myself, but more with clients, fear of the unknown. Maybe you're afraid of how much investment it's going to be, whether time or money, but like you have to build your business. You have to invest in your business to grow it. And then the other one is, fear of judgment, fear of the unknown, fear of imposter syndrome. Those are the major ones that I see. And then fear of failure. I think a lot of us are afraid that if we put ourselves out there, and then what if no one watches that video? Well, so what? Maybe they'll watch the second video. Maybe they'll watch the third video. You cannot build a business off of one video. You have to keep going. You have to keep going when you think nobody's watching. For me, at the beginning of my business, I was showing up on social all the time. I had no idea if anyone was watching. I didn't think people were because I did not have a lot of followers originally, but I was speaking to my clients, kept at it. I see that for my agents. It doesn't matter if you have 40 followers or 500 followers. If you went into a coffee shop and someone said, hey, meet Jenny, she's the greatest agent in this area, and introduce you to 5 new people, you'd be thrilled. So I think we have to get out of our head of like, I need thousands and thousands of followers. You don't. You need good people helping you build your sphere of influence and engaging with you. So that is goal setting and fear. That is how we are going to build a bigger business through video in 2025. My name is Kim Rittberg, and I'm an award-winning marketer and real estate video coach. Follow me on Instagram, Kim Rittberg. Kim, Rittberg, Instagram or LinkedIn. And I have a free download called 5 Videos Every Agent Needs. Just shoot me a note and say you heard me on Keeping It Real. And if you're interested in having me film your About Me video, drop me a line because I have 1 spot left. I would love to talk to you about that. And I hope you're having a wonderful day.